waters around Green Island. One day, Krabby said to Nabby,
"Let's go fishing for food near the little bridge."
That's a good idea.
And they flipped their back fins and swam along in the water. Soon they came to the little bridge where fishermen could catch careless spots.
Oh, there's Spunky Spot.
Ha! Those fishermen are gonna have to get a lot smarter if they want to catch me.
And Billy Bluefish swimming like a big blue bullet.
Oh, Spunky, I'll race around the bridge. Catch me if you can.
Swimming sea lice swirled around Little Bridge. Krabby and Nabby could find plenty of fish to eat.
No, Billy, you got a head start. I'm coming after you.
Later, they swam to the bottom where a bed of oysters lived.
I wonder how Pearly Oyster and her bedfellows are doing.
Since the water is nice and clean, they are just fine.
Why, hello there, my dears. Nice of you to stop by. Life is wonderful here on the bottom.
See, each one of them has its mouth open a tiny bit, just enough to strain the water for food.
Suddenly, Krabby and Nabby saw a great stirring of sea lice.
What's going on?
Nabby saw a big blob in the water.
Why, it's Mary Manatee.
The swirling sea lice was scared.
Don't be afraid. Mary Manatee is a gentle giant. She likes only plants and will not hurt you or eat you. She's just trying to stay away from boats.
Top of the day, my friends of Green Island. I'll be cruising on through now that the boats have gone.
Krabby and Nabby swam back to Green Island. It was then that they saw Lucky look down. He popped up beside an old tire lying on the bottom.
Swimmers, beware. Foreign object cluttering our floor. Watch yourselves now. No need to worry. I'm directing the traffic through here.
Oh, I'm tired of trash like that. Humans shouldn't throw in the water things they don't want.
Krabby and Nabby swam around the old tire, but the water seemed not as clear as before. Nabby could hardly see. She bumped into a crab pot on the bottom. It was an old runaway pot. That meant that a fisherman had lost track of it in a storm. All of a sudden, Nabby was trapped in that pot. Krabby followed Nabby,
Let me help you.
but then he was caught too. Nabby was scared. Then she saw something move, but it was just Sammy Shrimp.
Sammy Shrimp to the rescue! Follow me this way. You will look at who's controlling this pot district today. She is not here. 1, 2, here you go!
He zipped right through a hole in the pot, and Krabby and Nabby followed him. As the days passed, the water became more and more murky and muddy. It looked sick. Rain had been running off the bare land, bringing soil and mud to Krabby's and Nabby's home. Krabby and Nabby were having trouble. They could not get enough oxygen from the water.
How I wish the water would be clean again.
About that time, Flossie Flounder came along. She was having trouble too. She was swimming along the top of the water near the shore, trying to get more oxygen.
Did you get the macaroni yet? No, we gotta do something. I'm skimming and swimming to find the air. Try this, it helps.
Then Krabby and Nabby did the same thing. It was almost like all of them were walking in the water. Miss Waters, the science teacher in her class, came by to look at Green Island. They were on a field trip. Clean Water Charlie was with them. He had been talking to the children about saving sea life.
Oh, there are some crabs and a flounder trying to get more oxygen. That is called a flounder walk.
Boys and girls, what do you think of that flounder walk?
Even though it looks funny, but I don't think they're very happy.
You were right, Sandy.
It's kind of hard to be happy when you can't catch your breath. We didn't realize the water was so dirty.
Clean Water Charlie, what can our class do to help?
There are many ways to help save sea life. For instance, see over there where the soil runs into the sea? Trees and grass can help keep the soil in place.
We can write letters to our leaders asking their help in cleaning up the water. I'm going to make some posters to remind people not to dump dangerous chemicals and trash in the water.
I'll help to put up the posters. I know some great spots.
So the children planted trees and grass. They wrote letters and made posters to try and save the sea life. Meanwhile, Krabby and Nabby decided to swim to Buzzard's Bay. It was a large bay where they might live better. As they swam past the little bridge, they saw that Pearly Oyster was doing poorly.
Hello, kids. Sorry we can't visit much. There's not much oxygen these days on the bottom.
Poor Pearly, her mouth is wide open.
She was trying to get more oxygen. It's too bad she has to stay in one place and can't go with us.
Buzzard's Bay did prove to be a better place for Krabby and Nabby. There was just one problem. They became homesick. They swam back to Green Island several months later. Krabby was surprised and happy to see that the water was clear. He didn't know how hard everyone had worked to clean it up. Standing again beside the water were the children, Principal Dolphin, and Miss Waters. Clean Water Charlie was there too.
Boys and girls, look at Green Island shining water once again. I am very proud of you and your efforts to save our sea life.
Our students have certainly set a positive example for others to follow. We are very proud of them.
The children were waving and holding up posters as Krabby and Nabby swam by. Krabby was glad to see them. He didn't know what they were saying, but he had his wish. All was well for all the sea life. The water was clean and clear once again.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. I'm on the shore, they work all day. Out in the sun, they slave away. While we devoted full time to floating under the sea. Down here, all the fishes happy as up through the river roll. The fish on the land ain't happy. They said 'cause they in the boat.
The fish in the bowl is lucky. They are for our surface.
One day when the boats get hungry, guess who'll go beyond the place? Under the sea. Under the sea. Nobody needs us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We want the let folks love to cook. Under the sea we are covered. We got no trouble, life is simple. Under the sea. Under the sea. Since life is sweet here, we got the beauty naturally. Even the surgeon under rain got the earth and sought to play. We got the spirit, you got to hear it. Under the sea.
Fantastic job. Fantastic. You did better than yesterday. Y'all must have been more relaxed today. Who was the best dancer? Jacob. He was good. He had rhythm. Jacob, you want to do an encore? You want to do it before? Can y'all do that song? Yes. Got something? Can you play a little bit before that song? Under the sea. There we go. Okay, y'all stand up and let's sing.
Guess who goes beyond the play? Under the sea.
Moms and dads, y'all can dance too. We want to see y'all dance, don't we? Moms and dads dance. Come on, let's Oh, I'm out of breath. Want to do it again? Now watch Joey. Watch Joey. I didn't know this was from that.